Jeff the Nature Guy here at ZooMontana. As you can tell, it is a snowy, cold day here in Billings. And right behind me, ooh, I just got a goosed, is one of our river otters, Sam. And, you know, I want to talk about him again because I want to talk about him swimming in this weather. We get so many questions. How do they do that? And shouldn't they be inside getting warm? Well, no. I mean, they're an otter. They're a wild animal. It's what they do. But they're especially built just for this. See, their fur is incredible. They've got 2 layers of fur. The bottom layer is really thick and dense. It's kind of wavy like hairs. And what happens is it traps air in between their skin and their fur that basically acts like a blanket. So when you're in bed and you get up on a cold winter morning, you don't want to get out of those covers because your body heat is, well, it's kind of made a cocoon of warm air. His fur works the same way. But on top of that, on the top layer, he's got a waterproofing fur, basically an oil that covers his fur that waterproofs it so water doesn't get down into that dense fur. I mean, just incredibly well built for what it is he does, and that's swimming on a cold winter day. Now, mind you, in the winters here in Montana and around the country where these guys are found, you're not going to see these guys really hanging out in social groups because in the wintertime, they have to actually spread out to find food. And what you'll see these guys do most often is leave the big bodies of water like lakes and go up into the rivers because the rivers usually don't freeze over completely, and that's where these guys can find small fish, maybe crayfish, things like that. They become much more what we call nomadic, meaning they wander a little bit more in the wintertime. But this is the best time to see them because not too many things are that active in the waterways, and so a lot of times you'll see their head popping up. They're obviously pretty fun to watch. And by the way, if you're wondering, his whiskers, yeah, you're gonna see little ice crystals form on their whiskers, but underwater, those whiskers are a great tool. They're very sensitive. They can actually be used to feel fish nearby, so they know when a fish is nearby to, of course, catch and capture that fish for their dinner. And if you're wondering, maybe behind me you might see, and right here next to me, we've got maybe one of your Christmas trees. We actually have built little shelters for these guys for them to play in, and so believe it or not, it could be one of your Christmas trees that you actually donated here to the zoo. How cool is that? But guys, come on by, wintertime, great time to see these guys. You'll see Sam popping up and out, and of course, Ben and me, our other 2 otters, may be out here as well, and you might see them actually rolling around in the snow. Believe it or not, that's the way they dry themselves off. How cool is that? And guys, until next time, I'm Jeff the Nature Guy here at ZooMontana.